tribe, welcome back to my channel. So I apologize for this prediction being one day late. Yesterday I had unexpected evening, shall we call it. I don't know if it's even a party. We just sat down, had some wine, and I didn't expect to come back home so late. So guys, pile number 1 is on your left and pile number 4 is on your right. Take a moment. If you need some more time, stop the video right here, close your eyes, meditate, do your thing, and I'm gonna catch you in timestamps. Hey tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 1, let's see what is up with you the next 7 to 10 days from whenever you're watching this video. So let's see, we have only 2 cards to start with, and we're gonna go from there, okay? So firstly, we have a liberation card, which says, free yourself. I like this for you. You know what it seems to be happening here 7 to 10 days from now? You've outgrown something, and it's gonna show. So it can be anything. A lot of people are watching, right? It can be the way you used to look at certain things. It can be your work, can be a certain relationship. It can be outdated, maybe belief system too. So expect a big change. Something that was suffocating you for some time, you're gonna be dealing with that. Now, when I pulled another card, I was pleasantly surprised. Look at this representation here. We have 2 cards vibing really nicely together. This is you. You are facing some kind of maybe even fear. And that fear may have been much bigger in your own head. You kind of made something up that seemed maybe almost untouchable, or you thought that you couldn't change this, and the next 7 to 10 days from now you're finding strength and you're finding your own power, and you're like, listen, nah, this is not something that I should be afraid of, or this is not something that I need to take with myself. So overall, really strong energy, pile number 1. Look, I made a mess, but I'm just waiting for it to dry. Okay, let's see. I want to use the urban deck for you. Let's see what is up. Let's see what is up the next 7 to 10 days from now. How are you going to be feeling, pile number 1? Apart from what we talked about already. You're breaking some kind of boundaries here, almost like you're releasing yourself, maybe from a situation that made you feel like you were trapped. You're like, no more, you know, no more. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, the Chariot. You're looking forward to some kind of either, would it be mental trip or an actual physical trip. You're very future focused, and I think you're saying no to something. But whatever this is quite important to you here. Maybe for some of you, this is actually a relationship, or some of you are making a choice. You know, what do I do? Do I stay in the same mindset, or do I make, I almost want to say, some kind of a sacrifice to change things up for myself, you know? It sounds like you are making a really important, big decision for yourself here. If you felt weak, you know, the past month or so, you're getting the strength back. You're getting the strength back. We have the Gourmet Chef, which is the Knight of Discs in this deck. Let me see, can you see clearly? Yeah, okay. So what this is telling me, it seems like, I don't know, collectively, guys, it's been happening for the past couple of weeks, I think, where people are focused on self. Very much so. They focused on self, they focused on diet, they focused on maybe doing certain things that they have forgotten or neglected. It seems like you will find happiness in your everyday routine. You're gonna approach it differently. You're gonna suddenly feel like you wanna somehow make your household a bit cozier. So would it be maybe, I'm sensing that some of you might even cook something that is of tradition for your family. So maybe grandma's, you know, grandpa's recipe of some sorts. There's that sense of, you know, of feeling secure and feeling safe, and almost like reminiscing of what was and what will be. But not from that, you know, negative place where you feel meh. It's more so, it feels like you sensing that something big is coming up. And if you've picked pile number 1, and if you've been sensing this for a while, It's saying prepare for the unexpected, but it seems like you are taking charge. You're gonna feel like you have all this strength to do anything that you wanted to do for a while now. You know, and I really, really like this energy for you guys. What's important the next 7 to 10 days from now, apart from what we talked about? What's important the next 7 to 10 days from now? What to focus on, what's important. Okay, let's see what we got. Celebration. Happy birthday if it's anyone's birthday. Happy maybe engagement. Happy something. Pile number 1. It seems like there might be, well, it makes sense. Hey, I've completely forgotten that it's Christmas around the corner. I don't know how about you guys, but this Christmas came super fast. Like last week, I just looked at my schedule and I was like, damn, it's Christmas already, you know? And I don't know, this year has been very, I don't know how it was for you, but for me, I think it was one of the best years, because I've taken a couple of really important risks, but it does feel like for you guys, it's all about coziness. It's all about this warmth, you know. It's all about feeling secure, and I think you're gonna feel really, really grateful. I do see that coming through a bit unexpectedly. The vision that I'm seeing, you sat at a table or you're just having your morning tea and it hits you suddenly. You know what? I'm so grateful for everything that has happened, for the people that I have around me, for the food that I have on the table, you know. You come from gratitude, so there's gonna be that sense of almost like wanting to be wanting to appreciate people, but also you feel the love of the universe or God, whatever you believe in, and it's gonna feel really nice and really intense, you know. Almost like some others of you will be feeling that, I think more intensely, that your guides or your ancestors, whichever energy you're closest to, are literally standing behind you. So if you would want to connect, I'd say that would be a really good time the next 7 to 10 days from now. There is something that they want to whisper to your ear. This is sweet. This is super sweet. Emotional abundance. That's what's happening, pile number 1. Emotional abundance. Even if maybe some of you are far away from your families, it's not gonna feel like that though. I'm not sensing it. So maybe someone's gonna call you or someone's gonna approach you in a way that's gonna be like, oh, you know, this is super, super sweet. You made my whole week. That's what I'm feeling here. Okay, nice. I like that. We have Hermit. It came out reversed and I felt it reversed. It seems like, I think you're gonna be much more open. You've done the work. You've done the internal work, a lot of it already. You know, we can never stop. You know, it's always ongoing, right? When it comes to energetic shifts, when it comes to, you know, figuring out what else we have to deal with internally. But it seems like the chapter is over and done with for now, I'm hearing. And you can expect yourself focusing on the physical, on here and now, what's around you, right? And the connections that you have. Okay, what else? Pile number 1. How is your money looking? How is your money looking? We have the 9 of Swords. I think some of you maybe have spent some money and you're like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have bought this. If you're about to buy something that is quite big for your wallet, you know, expensive for your wallet, I'd say think if you really need that, because you might need that money for something else. Yep, something that you don't see just yet with 7 of Swords and 9 of Swords here. It's saying for others of you, if this is not to do with spending money, it's saying ask yourself why sometimes there is so much fear that surrounds money or finances. And I know that fear comes from your experiences, right? But it's saying it doesn't have to be that way, even if you're in deep shit sometimes, you know. Giving yourself even more BS or, you know, stressing yourself even more than it's needed, it's not doing any good, right? Even if you are broke. I know because I've been there many times. I'm telling you from my own experience, right? It's not about neglecting your feelings. It's about being a bit nicer to yourself during tough times. And I think that's something that you're gonna be recognizing too, you know. You're gonna be like, listen, it doesn't have to be that way, you know. It doesn't have to be that way. Any advice when it comes to money or career? Make a wish. We have the Star card. It's saying whatever it is that you want to achieve career-wise, monetary-wise, it can be achieved. It can be achieved. See, the way I'm looking at this card, let's look at it. Let's take a look at this card a bit closer. Look at the surroundings of the Star card. It's not the most peaceful card, you know what I mean? There is a mess around this person, but it doesn't distract her. She's like, listen, I don't care. I see my goal. I see that light. I'm reaching forward regardless of my environment. So that is gonna be the greatest advice or the greatest message you can keep reminding yourself every time you think, I'm not worthy of something, or am I good enough, or will I have this? It's saying, look, remember the Star card. She has a white dress on. She's barefoot in the middle of a street. There is so much shit happening around her, right? In the world as a whole. But she is like, listen, nothing's gonna stop me. I have this determination and I believe in myself. That's your biggest advice for the week, you know? It's the most important one. Okay, let's take a look at your relationships. Let's take a look at your relationships. Let's see what we got for you guys. Relationships. Hey, nice. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, expect someone, I'm getting intuitively, and this is someone that you haven't spoken to for a while, or maybe the connection over the years somehow became a bit cold, but not in a bad way, you know, just life happened. I'd say someone is gonna approach you, hearing you receiving a message from someone that you used to spend a lot of time with. What are they doing upstairs? Can you hear that? I don't even know. I don't even know. So what's happening here, I want to be specific. I'm going to be specific. For some of you, this is going to be important. This is going to be someone whom you've either been on holiday with. I keep getting another city, another country, you know, and maybe it was years ago, or someone you went to college with or you worked with. But whoever this person is, I think they're gonna send you a really beautiful message. It's almost like time for reunion, you know? I think you're gonna start talking to this person again, and almost like you're planting a new seed in this relationship. Now, it doesn't always have to be romantic, you know, guys. It can be any type of relationship. We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, but when it comes to travel plans, obviously, right now you might have a bit of an issue there. But overall, it seems like what I'm picking up here, maybe they have been resistant when it came to reaching out. They didn't allow themselves to reach out, or maybe there was something from the past that was lingering there, and they were like, I don't know if I should do this, you know, should I reach out, should I not? Yeah, look, oppression is here. There you go. Maybe they have been in a difficult situation and they couldn't. There's some kind of a release happening here when it comes to certain relationship. A person will have completed a chapter, and it seems like they might approach you, reapproach you. That's what I'm picking up. For some of you, this is a completely different story. There was a relationship that you kept thinking about for a while now, and you were like, listen, do I want to give it another chance, or do I want to finish it? And I think for some of you, you might be deciding what's best for you, and maybe you will decide your own freedom is something that you value more. And why I'm saying freedom, because it seems like maybe this person didn't give you that freedom somehow, you know, were you repressed, were you in mental prison because of this connection, right? Was it not the best for you and you felt it for a while, and you're gonna be like, listen, I don't know about that. So you know, this is either or, two different groups of people. Let's pull a couple of messages for you guys. I kind of want to take a look at what can you focus on right now from Life Purpose deck, and then we're gonna pull advice cards. Okay. What to focus on? What would be beneficial for pile number 1? We have heart's desires. Yes, this is nice. It's all about dreams, you see? It's all about a dream. The angels, guides, whatever you believe in, are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Believe in that dream, and I put it on top of a star card here. You know, you're facing it already. You know where it is that you need to go. Keep walking. Keep walking. Oh, this is nice. We talked about nutrition, right? We talked about food a bit. Or was it in my head? I think I did. I touched on it, I believe, yeah. For you, again, this is all about almost like food therapy, you know? And it can seem like a small thing for some of you, but cooking a really good meal can be very healing to your body as well as your soul. So I'd say focus on how much you eat and what you eat, and start tracking how you feel about it, because it has a big impact on your mental health too. So I hope that this is helpful. Now, let's pull from the Animal Tarot deck. Let me see where I put it. Right here. All right. Wow, those two want to jump out. We'll take them. Let's pull one more. Let's see. We have Nine of Summer. This is a wish fulfillment card. Guys, pile 1, it's all about wishes. It says, now is the time when your dreams come true. Don't worry about how this will happen. Just give gratitude to God, universe, whatever you believe in, for all that you have and all that's still yet to come. I mean, come on, guys. Come on, heart's desires, you know, star card, Nine of Summer. You are achieving some kind of a goal here. You're really happy where you're at. If it won't happen the next 7 to 10 days from now, this is a big indication it's happening in the future, very near future, I think sooner than you think. Number 9 might be important here. Then we have Ace of Summer. Autumn. You can expect a windfall of abundance, such as money, timely assistance, a serendipitous meeting, or rewarding advice. You may be offered a fabulous new job or promotion, or the prospect of a profitable business venture or investment. Overall, it does seem like, guys, those who have been stressed about money or finances, there is hope on the horizon. Keep that, you know, spirit uplifted. Something is coming towards you that will give you prosperity. And also, don't forget about your wish. Now, there's some kind of, I think it's vibing with the relationship cards over here. We have Three of Winter, which is Three of Swords in a regular deck. It says sadness is a part of life, but you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal, but once you work your way through emotions, you'll be stronger than before. Yeah, it seems like some of you guys are letting some kind of connection go, or you have a big realization. You know, maybe at one point you were thinking, oh, this connection is about that, or you didn't see certain things about it, and now it comes to light and you're like, damn, you know, what do I want to do about this? But overall, that was a good pile. I hope that this made sense and it was helpful. Pile number 1, And I'm gonna catch you in the next one. By the way, when I looked at the time for number 1, it was 1919. So keep that in mind. Bye for now. Hey tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 2, let's see what we got for you guys. Okay, so the first card we have is Oblivion, and then we've got the Hierophant. These are really strong cards for the next 7 to 10 days from now. You know what I'm picking up? I almost like have a vision. You observing how the world is coping with situations we've been going through. This is very universal for me, you know? And it seems like you're soaking in information, but not from the fearful way where people freak out and they're like, oh my God, look, I can't do this or I can't do that, you know? And my world is the worst, but in a very mature way where you're like, listen, let me see, let me approach this in a different light. Let me see why certain things are happening. Even if I don't know why, I have a feeling that something is happening behind the scenes that's going to be much more important than we can see today. Almost like some of you might be even predicting some kind of, you know, I'm seeing some of you might be into predictions for the world as a whole, or you are watching this. But whatever you are into the next 7 to 10 days from now, it feels almost like, I keep hearing underground. Maybe you're gonna come across some kind of information that is not public. For some others of you, it seems like you're gonna spend some time with yourself here. That's what I'm picking up. You might be into teachings, or you have your own mentor. You vibe together. I see it here. But overall, you're going to uncover some kind of a secret. But overall, I don't think that you're gonna be spreading it, you know, and sharing it with just anyone. A very important observation that's gonna somehow change the way you see things. Overall, pile 2, your intuition will be really, really strong, on point. Your feelings will, I think, predict what's gonna be happening tomorrow. You know, you're in this very strong energy, pile number 2. You're a little bit closed off from the world here. That's how I'm picking up your energy. But you decided to do so because it's almost like you're taking some time to stop and think things through, you know? You're like, I kind of need a break. So those who might be visible on social media, I think you might be taking a break, but it's for your own spiritual good, you know? For your own energy. You might be taking time to kind of take a step back, I'm hearing. I keep seeing you will come across something online that's going to be really important, almost like eye-opening. You're going to be like, whoa, this is happening. Oh, I didn't think about that way, you know? Eye-opening week. This is nice. This is nice. Let's continue. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. Pile number 2. There's going to be a moment just before you are ready to share the information or to share your energy with other people, where you take some time off for yourself. You are recharging. You know how it sounds in my head? You're taking a break from the world. That's what I'm picking up, pile number 2. All right, what is up, pile number 2? See, this is very political. I don't know, this pile is turning into a very political type of reading, you know? What is right, what is wrong? It seems like you will want to, after you've taken some time to think things through, or you uncover something, you're like, let me think about this. Do I want to put it out there? And it seems like you will want to create either some kind of movement or other people to join you, because they all have a similar vision. I think some of you are you seem a bit disappointed by your government here, but hey, who isn't, right? But maybe the next 7 to 10 days from now, it feels a bit different though. It's like your patience is being tested, and you seem to be quite patient. Maybe probably not all of you, but the way I'm picking your energy up here, you're like, I've been silent for too long. You're gonna want to say something. It doesn't only have to be about what's happening in the world, but maybe you're gonna be preparing yourself for almost like you're gonna show your other side to people, even in your circle, you know? It does seem like people race together in order to prove their point. Those who have no restrictions still, or it's over and done with, there is some kind of a celebration with work I'm seeing here. Expect flirtatious behavior. Okay. Wow, your cards are on the floor. And you know what I've paid attention to the most? I'm gonna show you those cards. Bear with me here. Is the 3 of Cups as well as the 9 of Cups. Isn't that beautiful energy? Wait, let me pick up the rest of them. The celebration obviously keeps coming through for a lot of you. And I think if you're watching this around the time when I put it out, you know what it means. Coming together, would it be physically or would it be over social media, you know? These people are having fun. They are spending quality time together. These people are having loads of fun. And the Knight of Cups here in this deck is having a really good time flirting with that female there. So your cards are flying all over the place. Guys, what is up? What is up? We have the Game Master. I'd say someone is flirting with you big time the next 7 to 10 days from now. Now, I don't know how you're gonna react to this because this person seems to be very straightforward. Or you're gonna find out that someone else in your circle is flirting with someone. I don't know why this is important, but that's what's coming through. Maybe somehow it's connected to you. But overall, there is that energy of wanting to impress you. Someone really, really does want to impress you here. But I don't know, this energy for me, you know, the Game Master and the Seducer is a little bit flaky. Depends what you're looking for. Depends what you're looking for. Overall, I'd say there is some kind of conversation that's gonna be steamy. I don't know where you're gonna take this. It's up to you. Live your extra life. I always tell you, right? Pay attention to number 3 as well as 9. Guys, I cannot. What is going on? Now, you know which card flipped and fell on the floor? It flew. It's a 3 of Swords. Yeah, I'd say keep your heart space in check. And again, number 3, right? Triple threes. I'd say keep your heart space. Keep an eye on your heart. Overall, see that energy over here? Seems like someone might want to play a game here. And, you know, some people just want to have fun. But it seems like here, that's not something that you'll enjoy at the end of the day. Now, it doesn't always have to be only romantic, okay? So just remember that. Don't get played overall. Don't get played the next 7 to 10 days from now. I think some of you are going to be very focused on your either spirituality, on something that is much bigger than that, right? That you might not pay attention to the signs given about a certain person. Or you might interpret those signs incorrectly, you know? That's what I'm picking up here. I don't think this is something new. If this is your story, I don't think that this is someone new. I think you know this person for a while now. Wow, okay, how about your money, finances, and all of that stuff? We have the Star. Guys, we have a collective message, you know. Do not think that anything is impossible for you. Keep reaching for the Star. And I described it in pile number 1 too. The city is a mess, right? She has no shoes on. She's wearing white dress, but she's still reaching for her wish, for her dream. Nothing is distracting her. She's like, listen, I'm gonna get whatever I want, regardless of a situation around me, right? So that's what kind of energy you should keep up the next 7 to 10 days from now. Don't lose your spark, I'm hearing. Let's see what is pile number 2. Okay, so for a lot of you, if you're gonna have an idea of I think you're being encouraged. Those who haven't started yet but you thought of it, you're being encouraged to start something online. It says keep your eyes open. It can be actually a really good idea. That's achievable. If you already have your own business, or if you work in a job that you love, it's saying maybe you'd want to think about marketing differently, or look into advertising, you know. You need to be seen. I'm hearing you need to be seen when it comes to career ventures. Anything else? Yeah, because it seems like for some of you something wasn't working out the way you wanted to in career. Some of you got pissed off about something. Some of you are like, this is not fair, you know. It's saying, let's switch energy up now. And let's see what is best for you. Let's not dwell on that energy anymore. Let's not be there anymore. Let's see what it is that you can reach. Let me have a sip of water. So let's see. What could you take interest in the next 7 to 10 days from now that would be useful for you? Now, you don't have to. This is just like an advice, you know, if you wanted to look into it. We have environmentalist, connect to Gaia. Connect to herbs, plants, anything that's from earth, that would be great for you. Even rocks. Pile number 2, what is up? What could you focus on? And we have nutrition. This has been coming up for, I think, the past week and a half, maybe. A lot of people are probably paying attention to what they eat and how much they eat. Almost like a lot of people are discovering what kind of impact food has on their health. Would it be mental, physical, even spiritual, you know? It's saying focus on what's best for you. Now, what works for one person doesn't have to work for another, okay? So find your best way to cook, what you like, what your body craves that day. Listen to your body. It tells you every time. Anything else? Yeah, it's a very nice energy. It's all about plants. It's all about nutrition, you know. It's connecting to earth. It's saying spend time to maybe even decorate your environment. Some others of you, you're gonna focus on deep cleaning, I'm seeing here. I don't know why this is coming through, but it's almost like it's gonna make you feel really good about yourself. You know that feeling when you finish cleaning and you're like, oh, everything is neat, you know? It feels like you guys somehow, you're putting your hands on either food or your household. You're trying to rearrange maybe something, you're trying to make something nice, you know, maybe your altar. Maybe this is to do with Christmas for some of you if you're watching it at this time. But overall, it's almost like you guys are ready for some kind of rebirth, I'm hearing. And because you're already feeling that that's gonna happen, you're almost like preparing yourself, preparing your body and your environment for that. But I think for some of you, this is subconscious. You don't register just yet that, you know, something is about to happen, but you may have certain soul urges and you're like, I don't know why I want to do this, but it feels right. So keep on doing what feels right the next 7 to 10 days from now. It's going to have a bigger purpose behind it, okay? You're going to see that in the future. So let's pull a couple of advice cards for you guys from the Animal Tarot deck. That card wanted to come out. I want 2 only for you. Come on, guys. We had it in pile number 1. It's all about wishes. And you have the Star card and the 9 of Summer here. Come on. And you have the same card from pile number 1. Oh, this is collectively. This is big. It says, now is the time when your dreams come true. Don't worry about how this will happen. Just give gratitude to God or universe, whatever you believe in, for all that you have and all that's still yet to come. Make a wish. And then Ace of Autumn. It says you can expect a windfall of abundance, such as money, timely assistance, a serendipitous meeting, or rewarding advice. You may be offered a fabulous new job or promotion, or the prospect of a profitable business venture or investment. Overall, it's saying keep your eyes open when it comes to new projects overall. New projects, new work, ideas. There's something coming towards you. I think you might be feeling that. And yeah, make a wish with a star and the 9 of Summer. I hope this made sense, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 3, let's see what is up with you the next 7 to 10 days from now, whenever you're watching this video. Okay, we have Orenda card. It says honor your mystical creative force as well as justice. This is interesting. It seems like, you know, the energy that you have, maybe for some time you've been trying to prove something about yourself, that you are good at something or you're actually capable of something. It seems like the next 7 to 10 days from now, you won't be in that energy anymore. You're gonna take time to embrace your authenticity, your own ability, as well as power, and you'll use it for your own good. There is a very specific message for some of you out there coming through. If there is anything that you're, you know, wondering about formalities, should I apply, you know, should I leave it behind, documents or anything like that, it's saying you already know what needs to be done. So almost like some of you don't trust your own gut feelings sometimes, and I think next 7 to 10 days from now, you're gonna actually start doing that much more than before, especially if that's any kind of formal dealing, anything to do with institutions or visas, maybe tickets of any sorts, anything that is of paper, I'm seeing here. I think there is a person in your life who maybe wasn't accepting something about you. And the next 7 to 10 days from now, it seems like you will have healed that. So something might happen, or something might happen in you, right? Where you're like, I don't care. I don't really care. I know my own abilities. I know my own power, right? No one can tell me otherwise. I know who I am. So a very authentic week, I must say, pile number 3. Feels quite intense, but in a good way. This is a good time to focus on creativity, to use your intuition and your abilities that you've been given for yourself. Let's see. How are you going to be feeling, pile number 3? Yeah, look, you've healed something. I think you'll realize the next week that you've went through, and color red is really important here. You went through a phase of healing, and it's, you know, that chapter is behind you. 3 of Swords. What was hurting before, no more, right? For some of you, it can just be as simple as, you know, a physical pain, like a muscle that kept bothering you. For others of you, this is your heart space. No more sorrow. Yeah, look, both of them coming up reversed, and I feel like these are reversed. No more sorrow, no more disappointment, right? I'm leaving it behind. Let me focus on something that actually matters to me at this very moment, okay? Wow, what an intense pile, hey? What an intense pile. Yeah, the devil is here. I bet you are dealing with something quite karmic here. Karmic also can be good, right? But it seems like for you, this was a difficult karmic situation. Doesn't mean that it's bad. It's for your own good, but it seems like you guys have been through some shit, right? Let's take a look at that devil here. What do you want, devil? Okay, look. What's important for you, and I think this is gonna be a big step for you forward. You are breaking free. You're breaking free. You stepping into your own independence. Whatever it is that you're doing, right? You're breaking away from some kind of a tie. And you're like, listen, that's not my life anymore. It's not helping me. You know, I feel a bit restricted, or I feel a bit meh, you know. And this is not for me anymore. This is a new me. And the new me is quite independent and is very proud how far he or she've come, you know. And you're very focused on your own well-being here and your peace of mind. Now, whatever is gonna come towards you that is not giving you that peace of mind, you very quickly cut it off. So almost like you recognizing patterns or recognizing traits in people, in situations, that's not the best for you. I keep hearing, I've done this before, you know? I've done this before, no more. I'm taking time to relax. I'm taking time to care for myself. No more of that BS. Yeah, look, strength is here. What I'm picking up intuitively, some of you have been quite maybe fearful, or you've been a little bit like, you are wondering, you know, am I strong enough to cope with this? For all of you, this is going to be different. Am I strong enough to cope with this? But I think the next 7 to 10 days from now, you're going to realize that you have been neglecting your own power. You didn't recognize it. You know, you have so much more. And for some of you have been through a really difficult situation. So this is a completely different kind of scenario. I'm sorry if this has happened to you. But right now, regardless of what has happened in the past, you gotta focus on your own independence. And what does independence mean to you? Is it making decisions? Is it having your finances in place? Is it living the life that you want to live? Doing things that you love doing? Is there anything or anyone stopping you from that? Is it your own mind? Is it your own mind, right? So it seems... What are those sounds, guys? I don't know what my neighbors are doing. And the music is lagging as well, if you've noticed. But yeah, overall, you know, that sound that I heard was almost like a wake-up call, because I was so much like into these guys, and I kept staring at them, almost like in this channel mode, that sound coming from neighbor's apartment almost like woke me up. So I'd say expect a wake-up call. I don't know what it's about exactly, you know, for all of you it's gonna be different, but almost like a light bulb moment will come through. Let's see what else. We have the matriarch. Oh, I really love this card. For all of you guys, pile number 1, 2, and 3, we keep getting, you know, cards that talk about, you know, family and food. And it makes sense because we do have holidays coming very soon. If you're watching it around the time when I posted it, this is timeless, by the way, whenever you come across it. But overall, it seems like you're going to be quite focused on... You will want to create a really cozy environment for yourself the next 7 to 10 days from now. For some of you, maybe you've been missing that for a while. Maybe some people didn't even have a chance before to spend as much time with their loved ones as they do now. Even if you live somewhere else and your family is far away, I think you're gonna find that time quite precious. It's almost like I'm hearing coming back together or becoming much closer. It seems like this time I'm hearing is gonna be different. You're very proud of what you have built the next 7 to 10 days from now. It can be, you know, overall what you built for yourself in your own life, or what you're gonna be creating, or what you're gonna be doing the next 7 to 10 days from now. You know, almost like this lady over here, she prepared dinner and everyone seems to love it, and there's a very good vibe in the room. I'd say watch out for compliments. Watch out. As if you should be careful. Keep your eyes open, you know. I think there are gonna be compliments coming your way. Some of you will want to switch things up. Okay, let's see. What is up, pile number 3? What's up in relationships? What is up in relationships? We have the star. Damn, this star card is following us throughout all 3 piles. What is up in relationships? Wow. 7 of Cups. As well as the Lovers. Okay, it makes sense in relationship department. Let's see. I feel like there was one card missing. Let's pull it. Let's clarify the 7 of Cups, actually. One card wanted to come out. We'll take that one. It seems like it's either you or this is a person. It can be romantic or it can be platonic. It seems like whoever this person is, they're taking time. So maybe you are making up your mind what to do with your relationship. And it can be any relationship, right? Someone is really uncertain. What do I want? I know more or less what I want when it comes to my future and relationships around me. But it's like I can't see it clearly just yet. And I'm taking one step at a time. Wherever I'll have to be, I'll be. I'm kind of going with the flow in your relationships here, I'm seeing. Maybe some of you are dealing with someone that you're not sure of, and you're like, I don't know what I should do, you know? With that Lover's card here. I don't know what I should do. If you feel like you have to wait, or if you have to take extra time to observe things, always listen to your gut, you know? Let's clarify Lover's card. Let me see. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah. I think for some of you, you're a bit like, oh, I don't know if I want to, you know, start this friendship or this, you know, romantic relationship or start new. Because some of you might be feeling like almost like this person hasn't proven their worth to you just yet. That's how it feels like to me. And also what I'm hearing for others of you, this person hasn't, you know, hasn't shown how much they care for you. And maybe that's why you keep kind of being like, I don't know about this. Let me see, you know, let me see. But it seems like something good will come out of this connection. It's gonna be a connection that teaches you something, almost like brings a spark in your life. And with that spark, there's gonna be a really good lesson for you. And lessons don't always have to be bad, right? But I'd say take your time if you feel like you don't want to jump into things straight away. Listen to yourself. Or if this is a friendship, you know, if you feel like you want to take some time off from this person, do so. You know, it's not bad to recharge. It's not that you don't care about this person, it's just you need some time. Okay. How about your money, your finances, anything that you might need to know? We have the Prince of Wands. If you haven't been given a raise for a long time and they keep promising you a raise or promising you something, it's time to step up and speak up, it's saying. If you don't have a job when it comes to interviews, would it be online, would it be in person? It's saying don't be afraid to show your worth, you know, and show your true self, who you are. Who you are. And show a bit of character, what they can expect from you. They're both wearing suits. I like this Prince of Discs because the floor is covered with money, if you can see here. I'd say you're building something that is you're building something that is gonna bring you quite a lot of wealth here. That's how I'm picking it up in this deck. It might have taken time, or it will take time, it's saying, right? Don't rush when it comes to seeing. But I'm talking to those who are somehow using their money to create something for themselves. I'm not picking up that this is a message for those who are working for a big company. If you're investing in something, if you're investing your time, your money, right? If you have an idea of some sorts, it's saying take it one step at a time. Now, if you've been working in a job where you feel like you deserve much more, speak up. This is saying speak up. It's time to speak up. I think for some of you guys, but I don't know, I don't think this is a message for the next 7 to 10 days. I think overall, for the next couple of months or so, I think if you want to improve your finances, don't be afraid to add something extra to your schedule. So maybe a side hustle of some sorts, maybe an extra hour or two, you know, start looking up what you would want to do as an extra, but make sure you enjoy it, okay? Let's pull a message from the Animal Tarot deck for you guys. Let's see. We have the Fall of Summer. It says your responsibilities may distract you from noticing all the gifts that God or universe is presenting to you. Be open to investigating opportunities that come your way. Keep your eyes open. Then we have a release card, and pay attention to number 4. It says it's time to release the past and move on to something new. And I think that's something that you're doing. This ending is the first step on the right way to, to a happier future. Yeah, and I think it relates to that past, hurt that we talked about here. Okay, one more. Oh, nice. 6 of Spring. I love to end the reading with 6 of Spring. It says, you may receive a promotion, be chosen for a scholarship, or find that you are singled out for special recognition. You've done an amazing job and you deserve all the attention. Yeah, it seems like when it comes to your career or your achievements, your studies overall, the result will be better than you probably expect it to be. So keep on thriving, guys, and believe in yourself. I hope this is helpful. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 4. So whoever has chosen the last but not least, let's see what we got for you guys. So we're starting with 2 cards and we're gonna go from there. You have resilience, burn away the past, as well as, 6 of Pentacles, the sacred white scale bull. I like this. It seems like for you guys, the next 7 to 10 days from now, it's gonna be about saying bye to your old life. I mean, come on, that's the way I'm picking this up here. You have a lot of determination here, and you're gonna be feeling really stubborn. If you have had some kind of goals that was just, in your book, or things to do that you haven't done, it seems like you are kicking your own ass to be a bit different when it comes to your routine. You're like, no, I'm gonna make this happen. Almost like giving yourself tough love. Who I was, I am no more. So what wasn't helping me to be my best self, I'm literally burning it away. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have, done some kind of cord cutting, or you are deciding to leave something behind. But yeah, it seems like you guys are going to be trying to have a better schedule, or to be a bit more disciplined, and your focus will be on your stability. You're gonna be like, listen, nah, this wasn't helpful for me. I need to switch things up. And you have all the strength I'm seeing here. Some of you might start working out or walking a bit more. You're strengthening your physical body here. Let's take a look at what else we can pick up. How are you feeling, pile number 4, the next 7 to 10 days from now? How are you feeling the next 7 to 10 days from now? Oh, we have the Empress. There's a lot of yellow color here, if you've noticed. It seems like you're gonna, you're very clear where you want to go and what's helping you and what's not. And I think this is very focused on self. What needs to be done so I can live a fulfilled life? Because it's almost like you saying to yourself, no one else can give me that. I'm going to give that myself. And that's very true. You are taking care of your inner kid, This is intense. This is intense. We have the Ace of Wands. Look at the colors here. Vibing, yeah? Look, even here. You're very determined. You're really determined to get what you want in life. And it's gonna feel intense. I think for some of you, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad if you gonna start facing It's almost like you might be blaming yourself for certain things, you know. I wasted so much time here, or, you know, my routine was, you know, all over the place. My schedule was all over the place, and I allow myself to maybe sit on a couch or lay on a couch for too long. And whatever the blame, it might come up to the surface. It's saying, don't blame yourself, you know. You're already doing good things. You're acknowledging what wasn't working for you. You're giving yourself tough love. This is tough on its own, you know. You becoming your new version of self. So just be gentle with yourself. It doesn't seem like you're gonna be super gentle. It seems like you're gonna be like, bitch, enough of that now. We starting new. We have a better plan. We know now. That's your energy, I'm telling you. Look at these colors. Look at how many colors I have in a deck. I mean, come on, most of them are quite dark. Look at these colors, and the Six of Wands is here. You're gonna be over the moon with your choices the next 7 to 10 days from now. You're excited. I talked about some of you guys might be strengthening your bodies. I think you might want to go out a bit more. Maybe you're gonna start stretching, maybe you're gonna start running, you know, walking more often. But it seems like you're not only strengthening your physical body, you're strengthening your everything. You're mentally much stronger. There are no excuses. You don't allow yourself to come up with excuses. You're taking your life in your hands very, very responsibly. And a lot of you are coming off really tough. But it seems like this is something that was needed for you for a really long time. I think you've been waiting for this powerful moment, you know? And it's time for everything. So it's not that you are too late. It's about time. It's about time. Wow. What are you victorious about? Your reading is very, like, straight to the point. What are you victorious about? What are you happy about? Yeah, it's to do with your physical health. You're like, I'm focusing on that much more. For others of you, this is to do with your finances. You're like, I'm taking my finances more responsibly now. I'm not blaming external, you know, events for what I don't have, because I know that anything can be achieved. This is tough love. I like that. I love this. And we have love. It seems like there's going to be a beautiful connection. You're going to spend a really, really good time with someone. Let's see, what is this about? Who is this person? Who is this person? Those colors, guys. Those colors. This is someone who is very future-oriented. Someone who has dreams and plans. Yeah, look. I always look at the rug. Someone who seems like a family member for some of you, but can be romantic as well. Someone who is very knowledgeable when it comes to either tech or investments or how to make money. Maybe you're gonna turn to that person and you're gonna make a great connection. You're gonna be like, listen, I need advice on that. Ooh, card on the floor. 1 second. Yeah, it seems like you're dealing with some kind of formalities here, or you're asking for advice when it comes to papers. And whoever this person is, they will be really, really helpful. I like that. Whatever wasn't done before, you're getting it done. Any leftover, you know, I don't know, anything you put in your drawer and you didn't want to face it, or anything that you wanted to do for a while and you didn't do, you're like, listen, now is the time. I need to take care of this. I want to start with clean slate. That's what I'm picking up. I don't want to leave anything unsorted. So you're very organized the next 7 to 10 days from now. Yeah, look. You're focused on... This is gonna sound weird. You're focused on things that brings you respect. I hope this is making sense. You have your head held high, and it seems like You won't allow yourself to make any more excuses, and it's to do with one specific thing for you, or maybe a thought pattern, you know. Let's see what you could focus on that would be helpful for you as an addition to your advice. What could you focus on, pile number 4? Look, your innate ability to build and create brings you deep sense of accomplishment. You don't need anyone here, it seems like, next 7 to 10 days from now. And it's not that you needed anyone before, you know, to rely on that much. We all need one another. It's not about that unhealthy, I don't need anyone, you know, just being cocky. But here it's more so like, you know that whatever you do in the future, you have all the skills to build it. You have all the skills to build the future that you want. You'll need advice. You are the one who knows where to go for that advice. You know what I mean? Be very strong. I like you, pile number 4. I like you. We have study. Yeah, take interest in things that your soul craves for. Educate yourself about something new, or expand your knowledge. That would be great for you. And we have let go. I think it goes really well with the past card. It says walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. Yeah, this is your past, I think, behaviors that you're walking away from. Couple of messages for you guys. We have 2 of autumn. It says you may be under stress because of multiple jobs or too many responsibilities for one person to manage. It's important to balance your work and personal life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. Don't forget fun part. We have Hermit. It says take time for contemplation, to retreat and go within. Be a beacon for others on their path to spiritual enlightenment. And we have the 8 of summer, which says you feel that there is more to life than what you live in. So it's time to move on. You may be moving from a situation that isn't good for you, or perhaps you are being drawn to what would make you happy. Either way, you're in control. That sums this reading very nicely, you know, sums it up. You are in control, and you know that. And I think next 7 to 10 days from now, you're gonna feel much more in control than you ever were. And it seems like a powerful moment for you guys. I wish you don't need luck, you just need focus here. So I'm hoping to hear you guys in the comment section, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Bye for now.